Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.
Shorted.
I've got my own.
Nothing.
What?
I said, where put my laptop?
I thought you were going to say, where's my phone?
No, that's over there. I do that one every day.
Yeah, same here.
Right, so we are sorted for tomorrow though, right?
We have times.
Yes.
Pick-up times.
Yes.
Coach books.
Yes.
Just need to pay for the train when we get there.
Yes. Punchos.
Sorted. Helen sorted that.
Punchos.
Are they punchos or ponchos?
Ponchos.
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 Ponchos. I'm like,
One
what
must
time?
wear a plastic poncho tomorrow.
What? Yeah, should we have a look at the weather? What time
Rain.
do I need to get up in order to run and be ready? Unless I bath tonight.
How ready are you going to be when you do the pickups? Or are you going to finish
Ready.
getting ready? Okay, fine.
Well, I mean, I won't say definitely, but it would be nice to be completely ready. So when we come back, we can have a drink.
TikTok.
We do a TikTok, have a drink, and then set sail. It says it's going to rain again later on.
Today.
Today. And then it says it's raining till 10 tomorrow, which might work out perfect.
That sounds good on yours, because mine says it's raining until 4.
Does it? Tomorrow? Saying that, this is Coulsdon. I haven't even looked at Tunbridge Wells.
So, if anybody is interested, we're going to,
Radio.
the rodeo.
Your dog came in here and farted, mate, and left.
She was offended.
She was offended by a smell. I don't blame her.
Nope. We are going to Summer at Nashville in Tunbridge Wells.
I'm quite
And
excited.
you know the annoying thing is, after we had booked that, they then released Guildford. And Guildford would have been so much easier to get to.
Probably.
But enough of that.
What time does it finish?
8.
So we'll leave
12 till
around
8.
So we'll leave around 8. Train back.
Yeah.
It's like not a big deal, and then walk
It's
up.
not a big deal. Be fine.
You'll stay on to what, Reading, or you'll come back to Coulsdon?
I'm not going to Reading.
So then what? You'll come back to Coulsdon?
I'll stay. I don't know whether it's worth just
Staying in Tunbridge Wells.
just stay there.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably come back here. This is probably closest.
And then what? Uber up or
Uber
bus?
back. Uber.
Because you can get the 60 straight to yours, I think it is.
Do you think I'm going to be in any mood to be getting on another fucking
Maybe
bus?
not mood, but I don't think you'll be drunk. I think you'll just be merry. Yay, bus!
No, on my own, I'll probably fall asleep.
Yeah, I know. That's what I worry about the most. You ever been on a train when you're falling asleep?
Yeah.
And it's so hard to like, so I had to get up. I was like, get up and move, mate. Otherwise you're just going to sleep through all this. I get the pool up and it's like every day is like rain. Right,
it wasn't last week.
Yeah, it's rude, isn't it? It's like, oh, see all that effort? Moving on.
It was good last week.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
Hello everyone and welcome to Middle-Aged Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
And I'm your host Emily, and today we are looking at petty revenge.
Love a bit of petty revenge.
Petty, petty, petty.
It's good to be petty, I think, for the soul.
Yeah, I've got it in me.
100%. You're not very good at implementing though, are you?
No, but when I do it, it's good. But if I'm thinking about it, it just doesn't happen.
No.
But
Because
sometimes
what,
it
you
just
like
does.
feel guilty?
Yeah, terribly. But when it does happen, it happens, and I'm like, yeah, I'm petty.
I like to be petty.
Yeah.
Only if it's deserved though, obviously. Or if I'm really, really pissed off.
Yeah, mine tends to come out when
You've like reached the end.
I'm boiling point of I'm either going to go crazy or I'm going to be petty. So let's be petty.
Do it. Right, you're setting us off.
Okay, I'm starting with my outrageous one.
I'm going to go with mine as well.
Correct.
Pile it on.
Start with the smart, with the filth. It's not long.
No.
Ultra rude douche managing director tastes my balls for 5 years.
That's so gross.
So,
I'd throw up
oh,
so much.
just the title, I was just like that, you rancid human being.
Might be deserved yet.
We'll see. I worked in industrial dry cleaning, delivering towels,
Oh my God,
towels,
the ballsack.
mats, linen weekly, and met thousands of bosses. He was the worst I ever met, just a foul, demeaning dictator who the whole staff loathed. But hey, not my circus, right? We will call him MD. Then I got called into my boss's office. MD called and said you were rude. I had said, hello mate, to which MD replied, that's a bit informal, don't you think?
Oh, what a
To
prick.
which I replied, I try not to think, and walked off. I try not to think.
Yeah, me too.
Me and the boss chuckled and moved on, but it stuck with me that this cockbag had tried to fuck with my job.
Over
Over nothing. It wasn't even rude. Anyway, as it happened, I changed his personal hand towels, his only, in his executive bathroom weekly, and so it became a weekly ritual to swap his fresh new hand towel after going into his stall and drying my balls thoroughly. After the first week, it was either dry nut juice or fresh.
Oh,
But
brother.
it was steady nut juice. Also, his fringe had Tim Tams and Coke. So, I don't know.
Oh, his fridge.
Oh, his fridge.
Yeah.
Had Tim Tams and Coke. So, it was always a good day Wednesdays. Oh, maybe you take. I don't know.
Maybe he dries his hand and he's eating.
Oh, I don't know.
Or he's rubbing his balls on his Coke and around the rim.
It's a bit filth, guys.
I kind of get it a little bit. I mean, if I had a ball sack and someone was pissing me off, would I think about it?
I don't know. I feel like it. Petty revenge. I feel like you've taken it a little bit far.
Do you?
He only said. Oh, I don't know what he said to your actual boss.
Yeah, well, he tried to get him in trouble. We know that.
Him and the boss, obviously, his boss knows him well enough
And thought,
and just
do
laughed
shut
it
up.
off with him. But
Yeah.
doing like, I don't know.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I'm not
Approve.
angry at you, but
Yeah.
I'm a bit like. I feel like you could stop now.
Yeah. You're dragging it out. You're dragging it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get caught because it's been a bit too petty.
Watches him take a sip of his Coke. Gross.
Someone says, this reminds me of an incident when I was a server at a bar and grill. I approached a one-top and greeted him with, hey buddy, how are you today? He responded with a cold stare, and after an uncomfortable silence said, I don't think it's appropriate to call me that. I said, okay, I can call you whatever you like. Would you prefer sir? Another uncomfortable silence stare, followed by, well, I certainly think that would be more appropriate than buddy.
What a knobhead.
I shrugged and said, I hardly think it's common knowledge that you've been knighted. He did not like that response.
Yeah.
So he went in and he put his ball bags on your Coke.
I mean, it's like common sense to not fuck with people that are handling your food. Is it not?
Why would...
I've seen some of those films where they like hock it back and then like fucking spit in the food. I die. I remember at McDonald's once, I think I've told you this, and then they gave me the chips and there was like half in there, and I was like, listen, I don't mean to be a pain and please don't spit in my food. He went, we don't spit in people's food. So I was like, please don't, I'm so sorry, but can I have some more chips? Because I'm so hungry. But please don't spit in them. He was like, we don't. I was like, okay, but please don't. I love you.
I don't believe you, but, you know.
I love you. Please don't do it. But, Yeah, man. He's dragging it out too much. Do I agree with the method? Maybe a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm like, but at the same time it does make me feel proper sick. Proper fucking sick. Yeah. Right. Slap me. Oh no. Why am I on that one? I don't want that one. Calm down. Okay, backing up Emily, we have, you want to steal my lunch? Eat my period. This might be taking it too far.
That sounds worse than mine.
It sounds worse. Either way, it's all fucking from inside out, innit? Right. This is the classic story about the arsehole who steals my food from work from the refrigerator. It was about 10 years ago, and at least twice a week, my homemade lunch would disappear from the fridge. The theft or the thief had the decency not to take the box, which I found empty or almost empty every single time. I was new and quickly discovered by talking to my colleagues that it was the work misogynistic jerk, whom I obviously didn't get along with. He wasn't new to this but the management never did anything about it. Fine. I'm a pretty petty person and I have time to spare. I started bringing lunches that I put in the fridge, and I would eat a sandwich that I didn't need to be refrigerated. After 2 weeks, I started taking everyone, including him, about this new wellness method I had discovered and was following to the letter, collecting menstrual blood to eat. I even showed a video on my phone where I was preparing a meal and emptying my menstrual cup into it. I am well aware of several risks associated with getting into the content with somebody else's blood, so rest assured that it was not true. I just wanted him to believe that it was. Is it possible, however, that he ate my feet, dead skin? Yes, it's true. So she was putting her dead skin in there. Anyway, he took a week off after that, and our shared fridge became a safe place to store my food.
Okay, so she didn't really do that.
No, but she
goodness.
did add the skin scrapings from her feet in it.
I can cope with that. It's gross, but I can cope with that.
But she recorded a video of, the menstrual cups and poured it into food and mixed that up on a video just to fucking teach him a lesson. And I applaud you. Amazing. I'm glad it wasn't actually real, because obviously she didn't want to poison anybody. But she scared him enough into thinking that she was adding her menstrual blood into the food. Amazing. Good. He took a week off though.
That was dedication though, wasn't it? To her story.
Brings a new meaning to lunch, period. That's top comment. And then people are like, award goes to you, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Dang it. This is gold plate upvote. The amount of upvotes. People are super fucking happy with this behaviour. And I have to say, so am I.
Yeah.
This man didn't just lose his appetite. He lost his soul. Good Lord, I'm in love. You have developed a new thing which has no name. Poisoning someone is illegal and immoral. Making them believe that they've been poisoned, though, that's the own crime narrative. Award goes to you. People are like, fucking yes.
Yeah.
Yes to all. And I have to say, now I know that she wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
I feel better. But the fact that
very
he must
judgy of
have
her.
sat there pretending that it ain't him eating the lunch and gone home and tried to not regurgitate everything left him. He probably had blood tests and fucking all sorts.
I hope he did.
But he did eat her dry skin from her feet, which also is fucking gross, but deserved. I mean, that is fucking rotten, isn't it? Imagine finding out you'd eaten someone's crusty feet. I'd never stop throwing up. I don't know what's worse, the menstrual blood or the fucking feet. I would throw up till I died, and then I'd think about it and throw up some more. That would be my luck. What are you doing? I'm busy throwing up. Forever. That was a great story. Brilliant.
I bet she's like employee of the month.
Amazing. He deserved it.
Absolutely.
And he still can't eat to this day.
He's lost a lot of weight.
At restaurants, they're like, what can I get you? He's like, no, I don't eat when I'm out.
How do you like a steak?
I don't.
So very well done.
Black. Fully black and burnt.
Crucified.
Charcoal.
Oh my god.
Gross. But into it.
This one's a little bit gross.
Okay. We've both gone gross today.
Not as bad gross, but it's a little
I
bit
saw the title. I hadn't even read it. I saw the title and I was like, that's going to upset Emily. Save!
No, I'm not upset. I feel like I would have been a little bit more if she really had done it.
But even then, I still would have been like, don't eat other people's food.
Yeah, but she's right. All the risks that she could have created.
He probably could have sued her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
like her DNA would be inside him.
If it's America, then I think that's so fucking gross. It's like the ball rubbing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, as a woman, you couldn't take revenge on a man by rubbing your tits or vag on it because they'd enjoy that. Do you see what I mean? Whereas ball rubbing, that repulses everyone, all genders. Isn't it? But period blood's a new level.
Yeah.
She's giving me ideas. Don't fuck me off. She'll be eating my ovulation
I'm
juice.
moving on now. Fucking hell. The Margarita song.
Okay. Oh yeah, give me one margarita, I'ma open my legs. Give me two margarita, I'ma give it to my head. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you know the song.
Yeah.
My upstairs neighbours do all the bad things. Hold parties with people screaming, why? Until 3 a.m, dropping things, little lit matches onto my balcony, smoking disgusting cheap weed outside so I have to close my only window in the summer, blaring stupid music. After I complained for like the 11th time, they started pouring water on me from above when I went onto my balcony. So, one night when they were having their sad bi-weekly squeaky mattress growl up time,
Harder.
instead of burying my head under the pillow, I decided to get creative. I queued up Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On on my phone and held it to the ceiling. All activity stopped abruptly. A few minutes later, they started up again in a tentative, herky-jerky manner. I have now become integrated, however infrequently, into their private time. I've created a playlist titled Neighbours, which includes so much Barry White, Roberta Flack, more Marvin Gaye, a little Springsteen and more. Have you heard the Margarita song? It's in there. I like to think I'm adding something nice to their mean, sterile little lives.
She's involving.
Kill 'em with kindness, maybe. Oh my God, killing me softly. Got to get that one in the playlist.
Yeah. Killing me softly with his dick. Killing me softly. Yeah, I like it. She's involving herself in all activities. Not really petty revenge, because she's not. She's just adding to the ambience. Although I wouldn't like the thought of my neighbours knowing when I'm having sex and joining in on that. That would repulse me.
Yeah, I would hate the idea that someone's like playing music because they could hear me.
Yeah, that would really put me off my
stride.
Yeah, literally, massively. I can't bear the thought of anyone knowing when I'm doing it.
So everyone is on board with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're like, be petty, add Baby Shark.
Oh.
Then someone says, the Barney song too. This is the song that never ends. Do you know that song?
I think so.
It's from Land Chop.
Yeah. What about Noddy? Noddy! You know that one?
Yes,
or Alice. Alice. Who the fuck is Alice?
The Sesame Street favourite, Mana 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 Mana.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Sesame Street. I think that's Muppets, isn't it?
Maybe.
Can't just read it, have to sing it. Oh, sorry, too late. I've read it. You understand the assignment.
What about
Sweet.
Madagascar? I like to do it. I like to do it.
Someone says, don't forget, it's a small, small world. The top 1% commenter put, calm down, Satan.
Calm down yourself.
I think they were joking.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
No, it's not.
Although it would, as the person upstairs in the room, I'd be like, yeah, I can't do this with you anymore.
Someone says, record the squeaking, amplify it, and play it back when they are sound asleep or watching TV or any time you feel like
when they've got guests over.
Yeah, give them the soundtrack they give you.
That's better.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a good one.
If they record and then when they've got their mates over, play that full blast through the wall.
Yeah.
Right. Ready?
Go on.
Slapped me in the face twice, got my revenge.
Oh, I saved that.
Did you?
Yeah. It's alright, got another one.
Got it. This was years ago, but we went to a rock concert and the crowd was electric, but cool to each other. It was mostly people in their 40s. Rude. And up and down on the floor. But no pushing and shoving. Everyone found their spot and were happy to enjoy the show. The little Miss Thing pushes her way up into the crowd, starting to tell people that they are too tall to be on the floor, purposely dancing into people to get them to move.
Hate people like that.
You know the type.
I hate people.
I don't even notice shit like that when I'm out. Mainly because I ain't got my glasses and I can't see. My buddy and I made a little wall of ourselves to shield our wives from that bitch. She even tried to shove me aside and said my wife was her friend. Her wild dancing and flailing caused her hand to hit me in the face, stepped on my feet multiple times, and 3 or 4 people told her to calm herself and to shut it down. A few minutes later, she hit me again, and as she turned her back to me to argue with someone else, I dumped most of my very large beers into her purse. The 3 ladies behind us saw this and gave me a thumbs up and laughed. About 20 minutes later, the girl reached into her purse to get her phone and found beer soup. She tried to yell at people, but I indicated my beer can was full and turned my back. She tried to get security involved, but they just laughed at her. After the show, she was outside begging someone to call her an Uber because her phone wasn't working. Maybe I went too far, but it seemed justified to me. What do you think?
No,
babe?
I'm with him.
Would I have ever done that?
I hate girls like that.
So do I. I can't stand it. Just move away from me.
Yeah, go away.
But would I have done that? I don't think I would. I probably would have shoved back. That's kind of where I would have gone.
I don't know. Depends,
but it would have been amazing to like, and then be like, I don't know what happened. Oh my god!
I'm not even drinking.
Yeah. The whole, oh my God, that's brand new information. Right, we were in a packed restaurant and this woman stood to leave but didn't walk away. She stood there, talked to people and kept bumping her purse into my friend's head. A friend was eating a really juicy piece of prime rib. Finally, he cut a big chunk of meat, turned and dropped it in her purse. We laughed for the rest of the night, wondering when she was going to stick her hand in her purse and find the saucy meat. So a lot of people do that. We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
don't upset us tomorrow.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
In such a way, and you
know it's happening. If you knock someone or feel a bag, it will hit your side. Like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So deserved.
I hate ignorant people.
Go, baby.
He couldn't break my €10 and cussed me out. So next time I paid in 1 and 2 cents.
Fair play.
That's pay.
Yeah, but I like that.
That's
You've seen them people do it when they get parking tickets and that. Yeah. Like, fuck up with 1p's. You can't pay with that. Yes, I can.
It's money.
It's money.
It's currency that we still use.
Here in the UK. We not take it. You have to take it.
You have to.
And then they record it and put it on the internet and I'm like, ha ha!
And you do record it because then that's your proof that you offered to pay and they declined
that you did pay.
It.
You walked away, you left the pennies, the money was there. If they didn't want to count it up, it comes out of her paycheck, mate. It was a woman. That's why I'm saying her.
So the story goes a little like this. My car broke down a month and a half ago and I left it with my mechanic in the morning and decided to take a slower but way more cheaper route to work, public transport.
Ugh.
I entered the bus, approached the driver and asked to buy 5 bus tickets, all being 80 cents. While handing him a 10, so this is euros, so I don't know where they're
Why
somewhere
5?
Why? I'm assuming that that's how many he's going to need to travel until the car's fixed.
Okay, I see what you mean. Like,
because I
5
think
days.
in Europe you can buy bulk. Yeah.
Right.
So all being 80 cents each, yeah. So all under £1. So what he would need to change it up. So what, €5 and a little
loose
bit
change.
Loose change. He opens his bag and saw he only had one to sell, and started cussing me out for handing such a large bill to buy a ticket. Got angry with me and sent me into the bus without it. It seemed like a victory at first, free bus ride, but 4 stops later, ticket controller enters the bus, asked me for the ticket, and I said I don't have one, and as I tried to buy one from the driver and he did not have cash and enough tickets to sell me one. The controller was having none of my explanation and ordered me to exit the bus, which set me back 30 minutes, making me late for work. Since I had to wait for a part to arrive for my car for the week, as my mechanic told me, I got an idea. I exchanged my money for a 1 to 5 and 5 cent coin and 10 cent coins.
Yeah.
Next morning, when I saw the bus and the same driver inside of it, I had a shit-eating grin.
Yeah, shit-eating grin.
That's kind of
yeah.
Okay. I entered the bus and politely asked for a single ticket, which I promptly paid with a mixture of 1, 2, 5 cents, totaling to 80 cents. When the driver saw the pile of coins, he started arguing. I cannot accept that. It's too much coins and I have to count them. To which I added, it's legal tender, you must. While having the biggest grin, he gave me the ticket. I checked it at the machine and carefully walked to an empty seat.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I'd be paid like that too.
Yeah, but he seems like a very angry bus driver. Change your job, bruv. It's not working for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like that. I have seen that before. I do like that when people are like, fine, not a problem.
Yeah.
Have it in €1 and €2, you prick. But yeah, 100%.
I think the worst thing with life now is because we don't tend to use money.
Very rare I have cash.
Yeah.
Very rare.
Do you know what? At school, at work, we're trying to teach year 1s and year 2s about money, and actually most of them have not seen it.
Really?
Yeah. Most kids now have not dealt with money. They don't see their parents dealing with money because they all
But how
tap.
do they get like pocket money? I suppose not all kids get pocket money.
Yeah, we're talking about 5-6-year-olds.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it's sad, really. I like money.
They do not know money.
Yeah.
It was hard to teach them about money because you also got to think they've learnt to count, and now you're like, right, can you make me 62p? Well, yeah.
I was just going to say that is a massive way that we all learned how to count and add up.
And
was
they don't
through money.
Deal with money.
Weird, isn't it?
And you know, they don't know that, they don't understand that there's a 1p, 2p and a 5p, but why is there not a 3p or a 4p? They don't get it. But you can have a 20p, but there's not a 25p. But you go then to a 50p, so where's all the money in between? You have to make the money with all the other ones.
Do you know, it's weird because you never actually think like that when you're an adult, do you?
No, but trying to teach it, this is when it's become very apparent this year, especially.
Money now feels like Monopoly money, like it's not real.
It's not real. I mean, a couple of kids recognise notes,
yeah,
but not coins.
I feel like
again, they don't understand why there's not a £1 note, £2 note.
Well, yeah, because they'll be watching
it.
Most things from America as
everything
kids do.
Is tapped.
Yeah, but you know, like when they're watching American, they've got the $1.
But they're only $1.
Yeah, but my
and
point
then it goes
is
to a $5.
Yeah,
and then it goes. So
they've got a $100 bill as well.
So have we.
Do we?
We don't. It's very rarely used, but we've got.
I had no idea.
It's not used, and they. And
in fact, I've never seen
a lot of
one.
shops don't take 50s.
Yeah, because it's hard for them to prove it's real. £100 bill.
Well, it's not a bill, is it?
Well, it would be. It'd be a note.
Pound note. For English.
No, I've never seen that before.
But we don't use them, and they're definitely being phased out. I very much doubt there's any new ones being made.
I've never even, but when I've like got large amount, I've never been given or seen one in my entire life. First issued in 1987.
For the rich bitch.
Yeah.
You think of £50?
Well, I did win the lottery, guys. I won £2.60.
Yay!
Fascinating. Right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My last one. I signed my ex and the girl he cheated on me with for cool spoofs. Me and you have just completely said all the same stuff today. Okay, context. I was with this guy for 2 years and he cheated on me for 1.5 years with his girl best friend after isolating me from my family and friends and abusing me. I find this amusing, and it costs £8 approximately for 400 calls. So it stops when the calls are used up. Anyway, I used a two-way call app that spoofs their phone to make them call each other because someone, the girl's best friend, now the girlfriend, found a new number after 1 year with the spam calling on phone. So I looked up good call pranks, found a site, and since last night, every 2 hours their phone spam calls each other like maybe 6 to 8 times in a row. I 100% believe I am driving them crazy, as I can listen back on the calls, and around the 6th call she sounded pissed. Is this petty? Yes, but it's a leg. She means laugh. Also, I don't care, to be honest. He treated me like shit. She knew he was treating me like shit, and now she's somehow found my new number. So if they want to be dicks, fine, I'll mess with them back. It's bringing me childish joy. I mean, I kept all the messages, receipts on my laptop, so I ended up having their number saved. 10 out of 10 recommend, especially after they poured ketchup on my car and vandalised it more than once, to the point where I had to install cameras in my driveway. Been there. I hope they enjoy the calls. I'm fully into it. I'm fully into it. It's a non-harmless prank.
Yeah, but I feel like I've had that done to me. Not the calls,
Yeah,
but emails.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I had been petty to that particular person.
The difference is they deserve this.
Yes.
That's the difference here, is they deserve it. But I mean, people are like, yay, yay. And then obviously now she's got cameras. People
And
are like,
and it is harmless. It's not damaging anything.
it's not just their insanity.
Yeah.
Which sometimes people got to
It wasn't
pay.
in place anyway.
No. The best call prank I have ever witnessed was a friend putting an ad on Craigslist for free goats, then listing a friend's number. Didn't realise so many people wanted free goats. Phone rang for days of people calling. And then somebody said, unfortunately, Craigslist makes you confirm via email first.
Oh, rude.
Yeah, but you just set up a fucking non-email address. Yeah, that's quite a good one. Free goats. Don't piss me off, people. That would be so funny.
I mean, I feel like
Imagine doing it. Do you know who'd be the funniest to do it to? Sarah.
Sarah?
Yeah, and I tell you why. Because she would put a message on the girl group going, oh my God, people keep ringing and asking for goats. I don't have any goats. Can you just visualise it?
I feel like you can.
Like, Sarah would be the best to do that to in the group. I don't understand why you keep asking me for goats. And then when you're like, it's me, she'd be like, ha! She would be. Helen wouldn't answer the phone. Jenna would get angry. You wouldn't answer the phone. Yeah.
I don't know, I probably would.
I think I'd answer it the first time and then block the number so you couldn't even have the game.
I'm confused. Yeah, but it'd be different numbers.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
I would probably answer. I reckon I don't
have a goat. What goat?
I'm like, where are they?
Where did you get my number from?
Can I have a goat?
I want a goat. I'd never have to cut my grass again. If I got a goat.
Probably not.
Maybe I get a goat instead of a dog.
They poo everywhere.
Fucking all the animals poo everywhere.
No, you can't pick them up like a dog poop. It's little poops.
Yeah, but they're little round circle ones, aren't they?
Yeah, but they still squish.
They're nuggets. Chicken nuggets.
No, they're smaller than nuggets.
And then I put that in my lunch. Meatballs.
Right, I'm moving on. Meet the boss.
It's Alfie. Tumble dryer!
Oh, I found it, sorry, man.
Gay.
You fucking good.
Gay. Yeah, go on.
Meet the boss. Had a co-worker who was a total penoid.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good word.
Penoid.
Penoid. Everyone in the office, and I mean everyone, couldn't stand him. Let's call him Dick.
Fair play.
Our company, about 50 employees, was sold, and when it was announced, there was also a printed announcement informed us that the new owner would be hosting an evening event at the local restaurant so he could meet us and we could meet him. The co-worker who produced the announcement used some sort of graphics program, emailed the file to the woman who did our in-house printing and copying. Her job was to print it out and to place it in everyone's mailbox. However, She was sent the raw data file, not a PDF, and had to open it in the graphics application in order to print it. This allowed her to edit it. She printed out copies but made and printed a special announcement for Dick. The one that everyone else received specified that it was a dress-up affair, meaning ties and jackets for the men. The one Dick pulled from his mailbox said to come dressed casually and wear a company logo t-shirt. She also changed the start time on his sheet only to an hour later that it was supposed to start.
Next day.
Since people refused to interact with him, he never saw the official announcement, only the one that was placed in his mailbox.
Amazing.
My role in this was to make sure that Dick's modified invite was removed from his desk and destroyed. At the restaurant, dinner had been served, most suit jackets were draped over chairs, and we were all eating when Dick walked in wearing shorts, a company logo t-shirt and Crocs.
Of course he was. He's a dick.
He was given a name tag. We all had one with our names and job title and shown to his seat. The new boss noticed, and when he was marking the rounds after the meal, ignored Dick. 3 people were laid off in the next few weeks, a normal thing when a company changes hands, and Dick was one of them.
Good.
Wow.
It's not that bad what they did, because they still invited him. Me, I would have changed the date as well and been like, don't even fucking bother coming.
No, I like the idea that he turned up late and casually dressed and
Yeah, because it showed like he didn't care to the bosses.
It was petty.
It was petty. I like it. Sometimes you've got to be. You got to be, babe. Sometimes people deserve it. You can like keep stepping on fire and you're going to get fucking burnt, ain't ya? I've enjoyed today.
Yeah. It was what someone says, what was petty revenge for? We're not told what he did, but just that people hated him. That's true. But you have to hate someone for a reason.
It's probably a combination of things. Grassing up, attitude. It will be something. There's always somebody at work, as you know, that is a problem.
Yeah, let me tell you about that. This raises so many bullying red flags.
Yeah, they
What the fuck did this guy do to get that treatment?
Enough where everybody in the whole company doesn't want to be anywhere near him, doesn't talk to him, came up with a whole scenario so they wouldn't be involved. That is what he did. So making out like he's some sort of angel and he just did something one time is not feasible for the treatment that he got.
So it's like, no doubt getting someone fired is far, far, far from harmless prank. He's had to be doing something illegal for I would even kind of feel alright about this.
Okay, mind your business. Scroll on.
Petty doesn't seem the right word to describe this.
I've just read worse, like calm down.
Like, you are the dick, karma will get you one day.
I disagree.
Wow, I feel like it would have been nice to know what he did so we could justify this as actually good petty revenge. But
listen, the thing is,
actual idea of it is great petty revenge.
The thing about activating karma is you always have the chance of repercussions. Because no matter what the karma, whether it's harmless like the phone calls, thoroughly enjoyed that, or somebody ends up getting fired because of the prank or the revenge that you put onto them, it doesn't matter. There's always a repercussion to your actions. Like, am I being electrocuted? Thanks for joining, and we hope you enjoyed it. Do your like, follow, subscribe.
Like, follow, subscribe.
For more content, even though you get the content anyway. And until next time. Peace.
Wow. What do you think of that? I think. What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she deserves.